Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 27 years old, and I want to tell my story. I'm extremely sorry that this video is not professionally lit, that you can hear my window unit in the background. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I probably should have done this tomorrow or whatever, but I want to tell my story. I'm very clearly morbidly obese. I'm currently 442 pounds. At my max, I was 565. Yeah, I let myself get there. I would use food as a crutch. I also lived a very sedentary whatever lifestyle. I'm an avid gamer. I love playing video games. And my life would revolve around video games and food. I would sit here and just snack while I played World of Warcraft or while I played Warframe, and it's not good. So in April of 2017, something clicked in my mind. I don't know what it was, but I was fed up. I was done. I couldn't deal with this anymore. There was a span of about 6 months to a year where I wouldn't leave my house unless I physically had to, unless I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and even then I didn't want to leave because people are cruel. I know this video is probably going to get a lot of dislikes and rude comments. Oh, you're fat, da 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 da. There's nothing you can't say to me that I haven't heard before. But one of my points of making these videos is to show that change is possible. You can go from where I was and lose the weight and be healthy and be happy. So I got off track, I'm sorry. In April of 2017, something in my brain clicked, and I started the process towards getting the gastric sleeve. There's probably going to be a lot of comments on this saying, oh, that's the cheater's way out, that's the chicken's way out. Well, some of us have to do it. And to me, it's not the chicken's way out. It's not the cheater's way out. It's just a tool. That's it. So I ended up having to stop the process last year for personal reasons. And when I had stopped, I was 485. So I kept going and going, and then I restarted the program in March of this year. A lot has changed. The program I'm going to, they changed doctors. I absolutely love my doctor. He's very nice. I've gotten all of my pre-surgery tests done. I've had my endoscopy. I've had my ultrasound. I've had a bunch of different tests done. And last week, we got the call that I was approved for the CPAP machine that I need to help with my sleep apnea. Hopefully my file was put towards rounds Friday, and hopefully I will get the call next week stating that we are going to start the process towards surgery, because this is going to be a life-changing thing for me. I'm very tired of living in this body. Yes, I let myself get this big. There were years where I wouldn't exercise, where I ate bad foods, where I ate too much food. I wouldn't necessarily eat as much food as you see on my 600-pound life, but I would still engorge myself with food. Say my family went to McDonald's, I would get 2 burgers and fries and a soda, and that's just too much for one person. At least a person like me, whose metabolism doesn't run very fast. So when I started this in 2017, I cut out sodas. My uncle gave me this. This right here I keep full of water 24/7, 365. There is not a minute it does not have water in it, because I don't really want to drink soda anymore. I find that if I want to drink soda, I'll split one with someone. I'll split one with my mom, because I can't drink a large soda anymore. I can't drink. It just, it upsets my stomach. Excuse me, I'm sorry. As it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm clearly tired, but I wanted to do this to show the raw, real me. So I cut out sodas, and I started to eat less. Yes, I'm looking everywhere. I'm sorry. I started to eat less. I started to eat more veggies. I started to do healthier things. And because I was so big, I had trouble walking. So I would take baby steps. I would do laps around my house. I would walk from my bedroom to my living room couch, which is, say, 150 feet. And the weight very slowly started to fall off. I would try to avoid eating 2 plates at dinner, because one of the things I've learned through my family is, even though you're full, you keep eating because it tastes good. And that's it. So, fast forward to March of this year. Or no. Fast forward to April of 2018. I signed up for the YMCA. Now, being as big as I am, I can't work out conventionally. I can't use the bicycles and stuff like that, because I'm afraid I would break them because of my weight. So I do water aerobics. I've missed a little bit this past couple months because of personal issues, because I haven't been myself. I haven't been in my right mind. So I apologize for yawning and fidgeting and stuff. But I would work out twice a week at the YMCA, and I would do water aerobics, because in the water you're free. You don't have all of that pressure on your hips and your knees and your back, and you can just float. So I've been doing water aerobics since April of 2018, and I love it. I absolutely adore it. It's phenomenal. But when I restarted this program, I had to reteach myself how to eat. I had to learn how to do what one of the dietitians calls, where I go, it's called mindful eating. One of the things I associate with gaming is snacking. And when I would game, that's when I would snack most. I could down a bag of potato chips or half a bag in a night. I could drink a 2 liter of Pepsi in 2 days. It's not something to be proud of, but I could. So instead of sitting here and eating a bag of combos, I will eat ice. I probably shouldn't. It's probably bad for my teeth, but I get that crunch that I want. I get the movement of my jaw that I crave when I game. And I get no calories, no fat, nothing. I write my food down daily. Every single day, everything I eat gets written down. I've got my food journal right here. And I write down how much protein is in each meal, because that's something that I was taught. I'm supposed to get about 60 grams of protein a day. Now, sometimes I get over 60, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. I try to eat vegetables with every meal, be it peppers in an omelet or mushrooms in an omelet, or a bag or half a bag, I split a bag of edamame with someone, or I just eat broccoli because I love broccoli. Oh my gosh. But I try to avoid fast foods. And if it's at a point where I have to get something from a fast food place, I will go for a chicken sandwich, a salad, or a burger and pull off one bun or pull off both buns. But I want to get into a healthier, happy lifestyle. Because when you're as big as I am, there's a lot you miss doing. When I was at my heaviest, I hated taking a shower. I would wash myself up at the bathroom sink because it's how I had to bathe, because I wouldn't fit in our shower. I would wash my hair in the kitchen sink with the help of my mother. And I hated it. I hated it when I actually went out to dinner with my parents. I couldn't fit in a booth. I still can't, but I'm getting there. The chairs were uncomfortable for me. There was one year, 2 years ago, we went down to see my aunt in South Carolina. And I had a panic attack at the hotel my dad had gotten for us. And I sat on the edge of the bed and I cried my eyes out because I felt like I was going to ruin the trip for my parents. And he just looked at me and he said, "Do you want to go home? I don't care that I've driven these 6 hours. If you are uncomfortable, we'll go home." And I pushed through it. I made sure that I stayed there because I love my aunts. I love them with everything I am. I've spent so long hating myself. I've spent so many years looking in the mirror and despising who I am. Wondering, why did I let myself get like this? I would go to bed at night wishing that I would wake up skinny. Wishing that I would wake up beautiful. And one thing I have learned is, even though I'm fat, I am beautiful. I've got a good heart. I'm nice. But being nice isn't necessarily healthy. You can look at someone and they might be heavier, but you don't know if they're healthy or not. It goes for the same with a skinny person. You can't look at someone and determine their health. I mean, okay, scratch that. Someone my size, you can. But I needed a change. I can't live like this anymore. I can't live hating myself. There were many nights where I would lay in bed wishing that I had the gall to kill myself. Wishing that my parents had a better child. Wishing that I could go out and walk in front of a car, or something would happen to me and no one would have to worry about me anymore being a burden on them. Because that's what I feel like with my weight being as big as I am. Yes, I suffer from mental illness as well. I suffer from bipolar disorder. I have severe anxiety. I've also got a depressive disorder, I guess. Yeah. I fucked up. Yes, I have a depressive disorder as well as bipolar disorder and a severe anxiety disorder. And I know the depression and the anxiety stems from my weight. Because when you are addicted to food and you use food as a crutch, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's scary because it's something you need to live. And you never know what's going to send you back on that slippery slope towards binging on something you shouldn't. All I want to say now is, if I can do it, if I can change my life at 27, if I can get my shit together, anyone can do it. You just have to want to. You can't spend your life hating yourself because of your situation, because you've done something to yourself. Sometimes you have to just stand up and say, tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow is going to change. Because that's what I did. And honestly, it's all about those baby steps. If you want to lose weight, cut out sodas first. Or instead of having four cans of soda a day, have 2. Or have 1. If you want to cut out soda, get sparkling waters. You know, one of the things that really, really helped me cut out soda was Hint water, Hint. It's got a hint of flavor. My personal favorite is the pineapple. They've got caffeine water. They've got, sparkling water. They've got a bunch of different waters people can try, and they're delicious. I wanted, one of the things I've always wanted to do is I wanted to help people. As much as I dislike people in general, because honestly people can suck, I know that I am a person. I can suck sometimes. I can suck really bad. But I want people to know that you're not alone. Just because I don't struggle like you do, I still struggle. And you can make it through whatever you're going through. I didn't want, at the beginning of this, when I started, I was scared to lose weight because I had gotten into a routine. I was in my comfort zone. But I even despised myself. I hated myself because of it. Because it was my comfort zone. And then one day something just broke. And I said, I'm done. I can't do this. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be able to go to an amusement park with my friends and ride a roller coaster and have fun. I want to be able to go to the beach and enjoy myself. I want to be able to fly on an airplane and go to Scotland, Ireland, Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand. I want to be able to travel the world and not just be stuck here. I don't want to be hidden away. I want to reach out to people and let them know you're not alone. I want to go to college and help animals and study them, and I want to be happy. That's it. I just want to be happy. This video is getting kind of long. I've babbled and I've talked, and yeah. So I'm gonna sign off and say goodnight. I will hopefully update y'all next week on everything. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend, the rest of their week, whatever. Bye.